Okay, Si, so explain the whole situation off the tee, because I don't normally hit an iron off the tee on a par 5.
Okay, so this will be a small challenge. Par 5, Adam can choose one club, professional, against dodgy amateur with all his clubs.
I feel like I'm being picked on.
You're being picked on a little, but it'll be interesting to see how it pans out. I've pushed it down the left a bit. There's some quite elephant long grass down there, and you're down the middle. So I don't think you can reach in two, but it'll be interesting just to show.
Don't want to go near any sand.
If we go near any sand, or have to go over stuff and stop it quickly. So it'll be nudge down the fairway, nudge it on the green, and see if you can putt with a 5-iron.
Yeah. Let's go.
Righty-ho, so up to Adam's drive, and he doesn't think he can get to the cross bunkers, which are up in here. They're about 50 yards short of the green.
I'm going to aim the right one, so I miss it to the right.
You've got a bit of space, haven't you? And all bounces. All bounces that way as well. So, I guess kind of if you're looking at the horizon, it's where the trees dip down. The brown one at the back there. Has hit it straight at the right hand corner of said bunker. Coming down now, or just disturb the magpie. Yeah, as we said, drifted off just in the semi-rough. That'll do you?
That'll do.
That'll do. Onwards from there. Well played, sir. In position.
Okay, so we've missed it in what only can be described as
jungle.
Yeah, elephant grass. If I was in there, you might have lost me.
Well, I've got a 52-degree wedge. I'm just going to kind of hack it.
Yes, I was going to say there'll be
corner of this tree.
lots of going sideways out of here.
I don't think I'll reach this tree. I reckon I'll come down before it. And if it hits the canopy of the tree, then it should be okay. I'm just going to whack it as hard as I can, to be honest. Let's just see what happens. You can see this squirting out towards your trolley, if I'm honest. As predicted.
Oh!
Hit that trunk hard.
Hit that trunk hard and then back in play.
Right.
Oh!
Interesting.
Well,
you go.
Well thought out, sir. Okay, so you got just over like 186.
Yeah, about that. I got 5 irons, flying okay in the rough.
You hit that tree there and it's bounced back to here. Perfect position.
Up towards that dead tree would be right to go.
A little bit heavy running up there toward that tree.
Ran up the face and back in, didn't it?
Yeah.
Got about 60 yards?
Yeah.
About that, something like that. Obviously 5-iron. And you're pleased that it's lying okay?
Yeah, I just didn't want it like lying in there.
No, in a clump. So this will be well left of the flag. The whole slope. Right. Run it up the fringe. Going along, trundling away nicely. Yeah, pretty happy with that one. Well played.
So as predicted, it's run up the face and then back.
Yeah.
Sitting okay, to be fair.
Yeah, sitting alright in amongst.
So 60 yard.
Strike the ball first.
Yeah, 60 yard bunker shot's not going to be the easiest. Yeah,
I'm too unhappy with that, to be honest.
I was going to say, it's one of those, isn't it? You get that wrong and it's in those trees at the back there.
Yeah. But
Well played, mate.
it's not difficult to smooth your footprints over when you're finished.
There you go. And what's really good for it is these FootJoy shoes. They're really, really good for it.
They're a bit
Really
squeaky, I have to say. I don't know if yours are squeaky.
No, mine haven't squeaked as yet. Okay, so from the front edge, this has got a lot of swing on it. This is going to swing from your right to left, his left to right. Good effort, mate. Happy with that.
Righty-ho, so with 5-iron in hand.
I'm not anchoring it.
Yeah. That's not come off as expected. Right.
I'll keep going if you like.
Okay. Well, if you could hold this, then you won't have the embarrassment of seeing me miss mine. It's chipped it second time round. Oh, it's lipped! Chipped and lipped! Chips and lips and no dips. Unlucky.
Okay, so for the win. Is it? Yeah.
This is for a half.
Oh, this is for a half. Even better.
That is a frustrating double bogey. Well done. Good win.
We both could have played it a little better. Yes. Never mind. Sunny.
It's very sunny. So, a win. Well done.
Yeah, so we've not made the best scores up there, so a 6 and a 7, but you're sort of more brought about by the tee shot and then trying to recover from that position. Like the recovery shot came out a lot better than you thought it was going to. When we found it, I was like, I wouldn't even fancy that one. So, and then it's hard to get yourself back into the hole from there.
Yeah, especially in a match play situation where I'm thinking I'm there in 2, I've got to go for the green in 3 because every chance you might make 5.
Yeah.
And so I've got to try and still be aggressive, whereas if it was a medal play competition, you might at that point have been a bit more sensitive after the tee shot. But for you, only having a 5-iron off the tee, your distance was limited. It took out some opportunities, didn't it?
Yeah, so I can't go for the green in 2. I can't get 2 5-irons there. There's a cross bunker there, so then I have to almost like bunt the second shot up the fairway, and it got a lot closer to the cross bunker than I thought it was going to. And then even from that point, it's like I'm then very reliant on the lie at that stage to try and chip with 5-iron onto the green.
Yes.
But what it shows you is actually that distance off the tee becomes a real asset. So yes, you're going to hit driver off line at times, but that's fine. Everybody does it, including the guys and girls on the TV. But it gives you the ability to make 4 on that hole, whereas when you hit it like probably under 200 yards off the tee, it's like you're going to fight on those holes to one, get it on the green in 3 shots, and then you're reliant on, if you do miss the green, you've got to chip it well or putt really well, and to try and do that over 18 holes is going to wear you out. It's going to be so difficult, really tough.
Yeah, hitting the fairway is obviously important, but if you're sacrificing up to 100 yards off the tee to be straight, that's not a long-term strategy, is it, for getting a low score? And
I think a lot of people sort of default down the bag a little bit, but for me it has to be a big default. There has to be that thing of, because I could hit 3-wood just as far offline as I could hit driver offline, so why would I not hit driver and hit 3-wood? But for then it's like, if I'm going to hit driver, that's fine, but then if not, I'm going to need to hit, like, for me, like a 3-iron or a 4-iron off the tee.
Because distance on that particular hole, in the way you're playing,
obviously as critical as it needs to be. So I think it needs to be, sometimes you need to make a bigger change rather than one club down, because if it's one club, you can still hit that 3-wood offline, so you might as well get a bit more yardage out of it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly, because it's always that risk, because if you don't hit driver off the tee, you cannot hit it your longest distance into the fairway. You've taken that away, so it's always that decision, and that decision is, you know, something you learn with experience, and on the courses you play, it's going to be different questions.
Definitely.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Just kind of an idea of how important distance is, and don't putt with your 5-iron.
No,
never a good idea.
No, or then try and chip putt with it and still miss. But there you go.
Brilliant,
guys. As always, just hit all the buttons, hit subscribe, hit like, and hit the thumbs up button. That will get us all of our content all the time. We'll annoy you with all our videos.
Yes.
And until next time, we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.